Ladies, gentlemen, welcome to Spellforce Conquest of EO once again. When we last left off, we were doing a fair amount of the quests for 7 keeps, because we want to try and get that to full, that little bar there. I think we also did a quest with Ingrid over here, but not her main quest. So we should probably get back on that. I can't remember what else I said I was going to do over here with her, so yes, I'm just going to send her back over this way to continue with the Ingrid's quest. Might as well move you now. And also, Fia here did absolutely nothing. Like, bugger all. So, it's about time you started doing something. Here we go. You are probably going to die, but just go to the water anyway. Chop down some plants. Harvesting the ghost eyes grants you a lesser decayed soul. Gives undead healer. Interesting. This unit will restore 30 among all undead units in the stack each day. Heal 30 health of an allied unit within 2 range. Well, that sounds like it would be good on a caster. Greater Trapped Soul gains Undying, revives with 30% health after 3 turns in battle when killed, and heals to 30% health after each battle. So that's basically the the vampire's ability, which is quite useful. And then it has a Trap Soul with Soul Cage. Okay. Sadly, I do not actually have enough mana to get any more troops at the moment, so... And I went 1 square too far. Oops. And Fia... There is a random monster there. Hit it. Oh dear God. What is that? Bronze Wyvern, you say? You might lose some units. You know, I'm not overly surprised. Might have bought that. Come back when we've got some healing. Speaking of healing. And then... wait there. And next turn you can go in. Reading orders. You... I got 6 bloody things in it. I wish I could get more. So... I cannot remember how I... There we go, next level at 50. +1 domain radius, +1 apprentice slots, and +3 tower rooms. Well, I'm not actually getting rooms at the moment. That's why I'm trying to increase my reputation with various places. So once we're done with 7 keeps, I'll go over to Lyrane, and then I'll go down to Connacht. Basically, I'm just going to go round about the houses and hope for the best. Oh, hello. Founded by both humans and elves, Alluvion is rumoured for its elegant elvish architecture. Renowned for its elegant elvish architecture and lush gardens. The city's gatherers roam the countryside looking for medicinal and magical ingredients, and travelling elves often stay here and bring rare plants from Finon Mere. I might want to go for a visit, for it does not like us very much at the moment. Built on old elvish ruins. Hang on a minute, that's 7 keeps. Does that end up as the Swamps of Sorrow? Or whatever it's called. Or is that Fin on Mir. That might be Fin on Mir, actually. Another bit of mystery. You approach the alchemist's shop, but the door is closed. A piece of parchment is placed on the window of the door. It reads, "Closed until further notice. Tarv." Knock the door. Ah, there you are. I'm so glad my nephew has returned to me. Please come in. I don't know why he's Irish all of a sudden. He removes the parchment from his window and waves you closer. As promised, I have prepared your reward. Make sure to come by any time you need components, eh? See, with dwarfs I should be doing a Scottish accent, but for some reason it just comes out as every accent other than Scottish. 2 twitching eyeballs, which are useless, a hunk of meat, which is useless, some fit on beer, which I can technically use, and, more importantly, reputation. Ooh, black ash. You know what, I'm actually going to take that. Yeah, that's got some good necromancy components to it. Right, what was the next thing? Book Thieves. Oh, I was meant to do that I was meant to do that on route when I'm coming back. Oh, it's fine, I'll go out again. You go down here. 10 research, not bad. What are those? Fairy grass. Visiting units will be able to fly. Okay. You'll win without losses. I beg to differ. But, quite frankly, I don't trust me to fight this thing, so we're going to... there we go. Focus burn. All attacks reduce the target's focus by 2. I don't remember picking that up. I guess I got that from the soul. Plague Bearers, plus 5 health. Soldiers... plus 100% daily regeneration, maybe? Yeah. You 3 daily regeneration. I'm not going to be wasting mana on you. Find 30% more loot, you say? Ooh, that sounds fun. Have that. And plus 1 melee damage. Exploring the cave, you find translucent silk, charged crystal, and a ritual dagger. Cool. A hay cart passes you by. 2 children playing in the back. Hey, not fair, Isabel. The boy laughs and flails. His sister sits back down on a familiar-looking chest, the one you found under a bridge a little while ago. As the children see you, they wave a friendly greeting, happily on their way to Seven Keeps. Huh. Interesting. Nothing has come of it, but that's probably gonna kick back in later, maybe? I don't know. Maybe we'll see them again at Seven Keeps. Week of Arion. The All-Seeing Guardian helps those seeking to unearth hidden secrets and objects. Faction promotions find 20% more loot. Go. Right. You approach the site that Magistrate Reinhardt's people described to you. A circle of large, colourful mushrooms around a clearing in the forest. The scene radiates a strangely peaceful sensation. You can see footprints leading deeper into the woods. I don't trust this. Search for clues. I am out of mana, so I cannot attune a circle. Awkward. We get fatigued. The tracks are days old, and you follow them for quite some time. Where were they headed? Over there. And yes, we've now gained fatigue, because I could not attune to the circle. That's kind of annoying. I really need to get some mana coming in. Let's reduce the proficiency income. And get, yeah, an extra second. Second, 7 mana per turn. Quite frankly, I should have done that beforehand, but hey ho. Ooh, an all-fire node. Owned by Iana. Okay. Yeah, let's not piss her off too much. I'm gonna have to fight them all eventually, but... oh, potentially. You happen upon a camp whose occupants are quietly chatting whilst cooking an animal on a makeshift spit across their fire. Each of them bears a telltale tattoos of the Shaikan, and when they see you, their hands move to their weapons. Greetings, may we sit with you a while? No hands jump to any weapons, but the Shaikan's sharp eyes ward you away from their campfire. They look haggard and hungry, as though they have been on the road for a while without rest. As if the undead chasing us through the eye mark wasn't bad enough, one of them scoffs. The locals distrust us too. No tavern will open its doors to us. We're done with these lands and its people. Perhaps we can trade you these supplies. The Shaikan accept your offer with muted thanks, digging through their own packs until one of them finds a glyph to hand over to you. May this bring you as much use as this food will for us, he says. Hopefully we'll have no more problems for the rest of our journey. We got a greater glyph healthy, plus 200% daily regeneration. That sounds like it would be good on a hero. So you know what, I'm going to stick that on a hero. Not yet. Let's... in fact, actually, it might actually be good on Ingrid, because she is... though she does have regeneration. Unexplored location. I found a twitching eyeball and 24 gold. I have so much gold, I do not know what to do with it. Right, let's go stamp on some elves. You finally catch up to the group of elvish thieves who have set up camp in the forest. Watch them a while. Your troop hide in the dense forest to watch the elves. After a while, a shimmering violet orb appears in their midst and they all rise as if by command. In unison, they draw their blades and plunge them into their own hearts without hesitation. In seconds, they have all collapsed to the ground, dead before the violet light disappears. Approach carefully. You carefully make your ways towards the camp, slowly coming to realize that no one inside it is moving. When you reach it, you are harrowed by the sight of a mass of lifeless bodies, bloodied blades still in hand. What happened here? Well, we know what happened here. The game just told us. The books you seek lie in the middle of their macabre circle. Does some curse lie upon them that made them do this? Best return the boosk to 7 keeps quickly. Apparently I still have to fight this battle though, so yeah. There was only really one outcome there. Alright. You know what? We're dealing with this area. I know I sent you over here. I really shouldn't have. I should have sent her over here towards, yeah, over here towards Lyrane. In fact, let's actually just mark out the trail now. And that is it. That is not it. Okay. Random spider. And random tower event. A new day dawns, bringing forth fresh challenges and dangers throughout the land. The circle resents your growing power. I am prepared, come what may. Let's get back to Seven Keeps. And Ingrid, in you go. Ingrid guides you towards the mountains. For a while it looks as though she's following the wrong tracks, but then you notice arches overhead, spreading across the deep canyon Spreading across the deep canyon you now walking. Da-da-da-da-da-da. English is... I don't think it's actually the creator's first language, so... you find Garum lying in front of a giant stone plate at the end of the way. His necklace is now firmly lodged into a slit in the end of the plate. And two large, imposing statues with spears sit on either side of it, watching Garum with lifeless eyes. Is he alright? Ingrid slowly moves close to the man. He doesn't even twitch as she kicks him against the shin. Yeah, I don't trust those statues. The statues in the door look weathered and smoothed by endless years of wind and rain, but tiny glyphs twist and intertwine around everything you see. You don't recognize most of them, but you might decipher them with time. Over it all, the hum of magic pulses from beneath the plates, behind the plates, like a heartbeat. Make a rubbing of the glyphs, I'll study them. Guardians, how should I open these doors? I see neither lock nor crack, only stone, solid stone, and those ever-present golems. I wonder what their purpose might be. It's only 2 turns. We'll do it. You wait there. Until new command. And yeah, we'll just research that quickly. Ooh. Random ruin. Hello there, who are you? Mentalists. She is at 160. Oi! Never mind. Well, it's going to take them 5 turns, so Ingrid start moving down there. I'm just out of range. Yes, I know the lodge is being destroyed. There's nothing I can do about it until Ingrid gets there. Yes, I know. I am well aware of this. I mean, what do you expect me to really do about it? End turn. And I get that. Let's go. Now that we can open it, return to the cave and finish Ingrid's quest. Go. I will, once my lodge isn't being destroyed. Where am I? Entering the Royal Academy again, you are quickly led through a succession of hallways. into a small office that smells of beeswax and wet ink. Sitting at a large wooden table, Magistrate Reinhardt looks up and nods away the guards. I take it you have found my books, as requested. Reinhardt takes them in reverence, examining them for a moment. Excellent. I knew you were the people for the job. This will go a long way to keep you in the academies and Seven Keep's councils. Good graces, I can assure you. And it's good to know. Reinhardt gives you an expectant look as he carefully puts the books down. And you have earned your reward. He signs and seals a slip of paper, handing it to you. This will ensure the Academy pays its dues, and let me reiterate my personal gratitude. It is good to have someone who can be trusted with such matters. With that, a gentle hand points you to the door. Yeah, we're not going to stick around. I don't think he's really going to want... Ooh. The guards lead you to a bursar's office to hand over your slip. Squinting at it, the bursar looks up at you and down at the paper again. That all seems to be in order. You shall be allowed to study in our library then. What should your further compensation be? Magical item from the vaults, rare ingredients, or one of the spellbooks. I am obviously going to take one of the spellbooks. You receive your reward before being escorted back to the academy entrance by a few guards. By now, you are unsure whether they are there to see you out with respect, or to make sure you don't take anything you shouldn't. I got an Earthmaster spell page, and that's not too bad. I don't know. I'm not overly sure what those do. The Oh, yes, I can get the keepers. Seat of Kings. You are called to a small chamber of the palace to meet the kings. How the fuck do you pronounce that? Seneschal. A grey-haired woman of noble bearing. She acknowledges your banner and bows slightly. I was tasked with by His Royal Highness, to convey his greetings. We have all watched your noble actions benefiting Seven Keeps. The King extends an invitation to join him for a celebration in your honour at the Seat of Kings. I strongly urge you not to tarry. I shall make haste. Unit idea gain fast learner. Yes, I am indeed revered here. Tiara's priests. Now you see, this kind of stuff. So these are basically the equivalent of the undead mages. They're the living equivalent. They all, however, tier 3 instead of 1, so that's quite useful. Yes, righteous unit chart. Dwarven district. Ooh, life giver. Plus 9 magical daily regeneration. Ooh, I'll take that, thank you. It's expensive, but it's worth it. So, I might as well just grab the keepers, though I can't afford it gold-wise, so no, that's not a... The building is dominated by a giant throne, said once to belong to the self-proclaimed descendant of Aeonir, King Caldaris. The ancient walls of the throne room radiate with magic, though its design and actual purpose elude you. The presence of strong enchantments is unmistakable. The young king of the High Mark, in all his regalia and surrounded by the Seven Keeps Council, awaits you inside. The way to him is lined with the king's guards in all their splendour. Enter the throne. The king smiles as he greets you, stepping forward to shake your hand. You have done a great service to us in Seven Keeps, he says, asking you to kneel. In honour of your deeds, you shall be granted access to the seat of kings. I am certain it will benefit your work greatly. He raises his sword and brings it down on each of your shoulders, one after another. The hall is filled with the echoes of the assembly's cheers and applause. I dub thee Protector of the Realm of the High Mark. I strive to be worthy of your trust, your majesty. Oh, got achievement! Finish this adventure. Okay. So, I'm now Protector of the High Mark, so what does that do? Does that do anything spectacular? Adds 3 hiring slots and enables hiring of keepers when inside your domain. Interesting. So I could actually set up a lodge here. So whose lodge is where? That one's Jonas. We don't want to really take that one away. I wonder if it's worth moving Fears. I mean, yeah, this one's not really doing much anymore. Maybe move Fear up to 7 Keeps, construct a thing there, and then move her over to Lyrain. That sounds like it would probably be a decent idea. Do I? Oh. Yeah, it's village gossip, you say? Okay. What do you mean I have stacks awaiting my orders? Oh, yeah, the zombie. Oh, this is a quest. Oh god. This was once a keep of some kind. Now the walls are crumbling, and the only holes in the great hall's masonry tell of the beams that once held several floors aloft. In the courtyard there is a lone well. Strangely, the flowering vines that cover all the walls seem to keep distance to it. I mean, it's only a walking corpse, so it doesn't matter. A foul smell wafts up from the deep darkness of the well. You have your soldiers lower down a lamp. Weapons and oh so many bones cover the ground. Suddenly, a pale blue light ignites in the depths. You stagger back as a hissing whisper comes from the well with a clear message. Revenge. And because I'm a dead person, or necromancer, I can just say, fuck off. Well, specifically I say, they who trapped you are probably long dead now. Rest. The ghosts fade, and for a moment you think it over. Then the well shudders and crumbles. Bones rise up in a flood, spilling over the courtyard in a macabre fountain. They bring with them trinkets and golden baubles that roll at your feet. Oh well, at least they left their thanks. It wasn't spectacular, but it's fine. You go that way. Oh good, there are some ghosts over there now as well. You receive a letter from Magistrate Reinhardt, ward of the High Marks Royal Academy. When you touch it, a magical mouth appears and intones. Greetings. I appear for the intrusion and will get directly to the matter at hand. We have recently had an unfortunate incident with the dwarven artificers of our esteemed academy. There is evidence that their kin, who usually forge weapons for our brave soldiers, have been criminally negligent. The artificers have disputed the evidence and walked out of the council in anger. You have helped us in the past. Perhaps you might again. So there is evidence, not just speculation. Indeed. I fear a very specific motive to risk sabotaging our army's supplies. The Granite Dwarf movement is gaining traction again in the Dwarven realms. The weakening of our nation's army could be the result of their machinations. Granite Dwarves, the fanatics claiming their race is superior to all others? The very same. I find it odd that the Dwarven artificers would be so vehemently against a simple investigation and sent a small dispatch to parley with the Guildmaster. My messages were refused entry, and a skirmish ensued. Now the dwarves closed down the tunnels, blocking access to all travellers. We thus find ourselves unable to confirm the accusations levelled against them, and unable to commence with a fair trial. I was hoping you could act as a go-between, seeing as you have served the Academy in the past. 7 keeps would be in your debt, of course. It would be good to prevent a civil war. Indeed. For peace in the High Mark, I am sure the king will value your services. The dwarves have barricaded themselves in, and perhaps you can find a way to approach them. Best of luck. With that, the mouth vanishes. And there's the Dwarven Gate. Oh, what's this? A lone rider on a shaggy pony approaches, and you can hear the clang of iron boots mounting the stairs to your tower. Greetings, mate. Why can I not do a Scottish accent recently? Like, that is actually really irritating me. Like, sometimes I can just randomly do a Scottish accent. It's very stereotypical, but, you know, I can do it. But whenever I record these videos, I seem completely unable to. Greetings, mage. No, that's not. I give up. Greetings, mage. My name is Kelron Windhammer. I am Windhelm's emissary to the Seven Keeps Dwarf Hold. May I have a word? Of course. The dwarf lifts his worn cloak to reveal fine clothes and gleaming armor. He must be someone of importance. He looks around your hall before dropping a pile of rusting weapons onto a nearby table with a loud clatter. Do you know what this is? Low-quality ironwork? Yeah, do we really say that to a dwarf? What do we do? Okay, so we're a mage, right? In this thing. So why isn't there an option to say some rusty weapons? That would be the diplomatic answer. Ah, dear. Right. None of these is diplomatic. Like, at all. I really don't want to piss him off. But whatever it is, I'm not buying. The dwarf laughs mirthlessly. Huh. These are legendary adamantium weapons, crafted by the famed dwarven smiths of Seven Keeps. They are made to last centuries and never dull their edge. He pauses for a moment, as if waiting for a reaction. These weapons were forged a fortnight ago, and now look at them, nothing but junk! He spits and knocks them from the table angrily. The brittle metal shatters into pieces on the floor. This is a curse! Kelgrun foams, his face red with anger. A powerful one, cast by no mere witch or wizard. This comes from the magistrate and his cronies. Magistrate? Magistrate Reinhard, you mean? That treacherous, scheming gullyworm. The dwarf spits. He blames us. Us! He claims we tried to trick the Academy and the King's army by delivering impure weapons. The insult. Now he wants us thrown off the council and all our artificers expelled. This seems too convenient. You see where this is going? He and his cronies are trying to break up our people's alliance. It has stood since the War of the Six Races, and he is playing into the hands of those granite dwarf fanatics who maintain we should not trust humans. He calms down a bit, fidgeting with his heavy silver braces. I cannot turn to any mage in the Academy. They either work with Reinhardt or fear him, and the Circle won't move against him either. This is why I've come to you for help. So what is it you need help with? The dwarf looks at you as if weighing you up. Standing up to the magistrate is no simple feat, but if you could prove his foul play in this affair, the dwarves and all of Seven Keeps will surely be grateful. I do have a bone to pick with the magistrate. I mean, technically I don't, but I do anyway. Excellent, the dwarf exclaims, beaming. We think someone may have tampered with the adamantium in our mines. A magical curse, perhaps. The miners have been reporting disturbances as well. He drops a few scrolls on your table. I will let my people know that you are working for our cause. I look forward to hearing what you will find. We will be in touch. And finally, we can go and... no, we can't finally go and deal with this. Yes, I've just walked next to a ghost, haven't I? That's a bit awkward. Right, Fear, up you come. And you, I think... He said we'd be in touch. So I wonder if it's worth leaving the Dwarven Gate alone for a minute. I get the feeling my zombie is very, very dead. Yeah, a couple of Goliaths. Blessed by air in here. This unit's missile and melee attacks deal white damage. Oh dear. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. The purity are going to be a right problem for us. Let's go over to the village gossip. In a tavern, you overhear a conversation. Oh, Danny told me he saw them spiders crowding in Southwatch. I hope they kill those monsters before they come here. Imagine walking up to your house, being crushed underneath a spider as big as your barn. Or waking up to your house being crushed underneath a spider as big as your barn. You have a spider problem. We can deal with that. Tankards are raised to you in thanks. Oh, well, that would be great. Finally, a true hero. The Southwatch militia should pay you for your troubles. To your health. Oh, and they've spawned right there, alongside everything else that I have to do down there. Well, it looks like our hero is going to be a little bit busy this turn. Or maybe next turn, as the case may be. And turn. Yeah. Nah. Harvesting the Blackwood Forest grants you 2 Blackwood, 1 Blossom, and 22 experience. Explore the bone pile, you find, oh dear god, that's a lot of skeletons over there. They're probably going to be very unhappy with us. Doesn't really matter what I level these guys up with. You'll win without losses. We'll see about that. Oh, itchy. And suddenly, something is catching. My hair's getting caught on something. Because my hair has got very long. I really, 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 really need it cut. You mind? Ha, they got feared. Right, well, you die. You die. Sadly, you're now rooted, but okay, that's fine. No healing on you. And you are rooted, are you not? So you can play a Ballad of Regeneration. Screw it, why not? There's no ballad though. And they just guard. Oh no, you did. Okay, so he did 5 damage to me and I just healed 15 because of the Ballad of Regeneration. Wait. That shouldn't affect undead. Why is it? That does affect undead. Then why didn't it do it before? Did it do it before and I just didn't notice? In that case, you know. Oh. I was hoping I'd get one more turn of regeneration. I did not, sadly. I got a +1 with Connacht. I'm actually already at 150. Right. And now, for the slightly more problematic thing, the wisps. Shrieks and cries from villagers pierce the air and lead you towards a horde of undead. Oh, I can just use Necromancy to say, fuck off. The undead halt, confused. Your words somehow pierce the simple mind of some, forcing them to drop dead. The rest are too driven by bloodlust. Now we strike. And that's pretty much... that pretty much means I just have to fight the wisp now. The other one is on 1 health, so there's absolutely no way I can lose this. I say with some measured level of assuredness. Right. You, okay. Under mage, step there, and welcome. And now use... just charge them. There is no point in just delaying this. Not a problem. I gain absolutely nothing of value, really, in the grand scheme of things. The crystal. That's a main quest. What was that actually for? That main quest. Grimoire. There we go. Retrieve the crystal from the location uncovered. Alright. Still hiding in that direction. Oh, hello. What's this? I'm sorry, what? The rising triad of stars come together, manipulating the astral fields across Io. Up to 20 mana free upkeep. Okay. Let's not go mental with making undead, because I'm still going to have to pay for them after that free upkeep ends. So, let's not do that. Build lodge. Well, anywhere here would do. So let's build it in the upper district here. Let's build it there. No, there. There. Is that going to cover the Seat of Kings? That's the Seat of Kings. So as long as it covers that tile, I should be fine, right? So maybe there? You come around here. Not far off your path, a wagon lies toppled over. Several barrels smelling of soured grapes are scattered and broken around it. Behind the crash, you can make out weak groans. Let's investigate. Behind the wagon, you find a frail old merchant. Thank you for stopping, strangers. My horses bolted, and I lost control of them. Could I trouble you for helping to repair the damage, and possibly catching my horses? Let's write what caused your animals to run? Honestly, I have no idea. Stupid skittish animals. Scared by their own shadows sometime. Let's get the wagon upright then. Together, you quickly have the wagon back on its wheels, and you help the merchant load up the scattered wares. Thank you, the merchant groans. Most kind. Take this as a token of gratitude. We'll help round up your horses as well. You follow the horses' tracks to a small valley. Down below, you see them lying dead, with a number of decaying corpses quarrelling over them. Ah, undead are my speciality. Let's murder them with an auto-resolve, because screw it. I think we're at the point now where we can basically just auto-resolve through a lot of these areas. Plus 5 health. Piercing attack seems like the best option for the vampires, because they can come back to life anyway. Plus 5 for the blade bearers. I got Lesser Lost Soul and some Lyrain experience. With the undead dealt with, you return to the merchant and wagon. The merchant laments the loss of his horses, but is grateful to have escaped himself, and packs up what he can to travel to the nearest village on foot. Plus 20 with Lyrain and 10 gold. You. I suppose you might as well go punch these spiders. The spiders must have been working diligently. You find large cocoons and nests everywhere. There is only a rustling of leaves before a large one suddenly lands in front of you, clicking its pierces threateningly. Above you, you hear only more such sounds. You only hear more such sounds. Let's make this quick. I want to minimize damage because these people are going on a quest in a minute. Oh, my elbow. Oh. I should not have been leaning on it for the past 20 minutes. And is it just me, or is that sound effect a lot louder than all the other sound effects in this game?
Huh?
Alright, you take them. Move over here. You are out of money. Money? Action points. Okay. No thingy for you then. Do that. Do this. Do that. And you might actually be able to finish them off, so go ahead. Yep. Extra fear damage as well. Ow! As well. Helps. Oh, God. It's not like it's moved out of place, it's just the skin is really, it's really sore. Almost everyone leveled up from that. Exploit fear. Definitely, you can cause fear, so no reason not to. Magical regeneration. Plus 25% damage resistance versus missile attacks. That sounds pretty useful. Plus natural regeneration is active anyway, so quick reflexes is fine. Plus 5 health for the sorcerers, because I don't trust them to not die. And exploit fear on you as well, because I have a very fear-heavy thing. With the spiders lying dead at your feet, you have time to give proper search to the area. Search through the cocoons or harvest the spiders for materials. Search through the cocoons. You hack at the large cocoons of chunks of flesh and ooze spill free. The smell is horrendous, but everyone clenches their teeth and pushes through. The contents are mostly bones, but you find some usable materials in the wreckage too. So basically, nothing useful. You are looking across the brush for more useful gains when a scream tears through the trees. It's close. Someone else has been discovered by more of the spiders. Quick, we have to save him. Off we go. Oh, damn. Well, we'll have to wait till next turn, sorry. What's the time? Okay, I think we'll, we will call it a day there. Because it is nearly an hour. So, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed it. And until next time, I have been Arcane War College. Ooh, fancy. Yes, until next time, I have been Caldaris. Goodbye.